Hey, this is Erica Holston. I am a certified dating and relationship coach. I help singles to attract love, for them to know when a person is a good fit for them, and I help singles to create a strategic plan in order for them to successfully date. I am so glad that you are here with me today because we are going to talk about you being enough for a man. Before I get into it, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel as well as hit the notification button so when I go live or I upload videos, you will be able to receive those notifications because I want to make sure that you are given some good dating and relationship tips. So let's go ahead and get right into it because I definitely want to share with you some of the things that I know. So, are you a woman and you are struggling with giving a man your all, and it seems like it is not enough? I know that there are so many single ladies as well as guys, but in this specific situation, there are so many ladies who feel like he's a really good guy. He is someone that I could possibly see myself growing with, but there's this one thing that I am not certain about, and he doesn't make me feel as special as I would like to feel. And with this common problem as a dating coach, like I just love reassuring ladies that you are enough, that your value isn't inside of a man, but it is so important for you to gauge when a guy is a good fit for you. There's another thing that single ladies share with me, and that is that they give themselves they give themselves over to him, or they give him everything. And when they give him everything, sometimes when the relationship doesn't work out, they feel like they are depleted, and that is something that you don't want to happen to you. You don't want to feel like you are being depleted on your dating journey. You don't want to feel like you're being depleted in a relationship. What you want to happen is for you to be in a relationship where it feels refreshing, for you to be in a dating experience, for you to feel the love, for you to feel that attraction, for you to feel like things are actually moving in the right direction. I mean, I believe that's what a lot of men and women want. So I want to help you to see certain things because by the end of this video, you will have clarity. By the end of this video, you will know somewhat what to do, or you will know exactly what to do. And before I get started, I want to share with you a very powerful quote, and that is, if you are giving your all to someone and it's not enough, you are giving to the wrong person. That's right. Like when you are dating someone, you want to give yourself to someone who will appreciate you, who will thank you for your time, who will see the value that you bring to the table. You want to be with someone who knows your worth because there is nothing worse giving yourself to someone or giving your time to someone and they not appreciate you, him not letting you know how beautiful you are, him not letting you know the future that you guys could have together. Like these are the types of things that you will want on your dating experience. And I know because these are the things that I talk about with single ladies as well as single men all the time. But specifically, I'm talking about single ladies. So let's go ahead and get right into it. There are three things that I want to share with you is how much to give to a man, when to give to a man, and for you to know if the guy is a good fit for you. So, how much should you give to a man? Well, I want to start here first. It's like, if you are a busy woman and you just have so many things going on in your life, You may be a entrepreneur, you may be a working professional, you may be a mother, and you just have like all these things going on in your life and you wear so many different hats. So as you're dating a guy and you are getting to learn more about him and him getting to learn more about you, it's so important to have a dating plan on how much of your time are you going to give to this man. So for example, are you going to talk to the man for 30 minutes or 60 minutes a day? Are you going to go out on dates maybe 2 or 3 times out of the week? Like, if you have a dating plan as to how much time or how much access that you are going to allow a man to have in your life, that is going to help you to be set up successfully. Because what you don't want to happen is that you're giving your time to a guy, and as you're giving your time to a guy, he's not appreciating you, he's not taking you to the places that you want to be taken to, he's not having the conversations that you want to have, but you're holding on to hope, saying, if only I give him another 30 or 60 days or 90 days and I can see how things play out. If only I give him this time, like maybe things will start to move in the right direction. But if you actually understand the importance of how much time you're going to give yourself to this man, but also too, like, what are the things that you want to happen in that time? So for example, if you're giving him 30 to 60 minutes of your time each and every day, like, what kind of conversations do you want to have? How do you want him to make you feel? What kind of dates do you want to go on? How do you want to see things to move on in the right direction? So it's not enough just to give your time to a man. It's not enough just to be okay with it. Like, no, like, you should feel beautiful. You should feel like, oh, this is a guy who I can see my future with. This is someone who is actually interested in me. And with that is that you'll see that this guy is a good fit for you rather than him not being a good fit. Because again, ladies, please stop wasting your time with a man who isn't appreciating you. Please stop wasting your time with a man who isn't making you feel like you are beautiful. Well, we already know that you're beautiful, but what I'm saying is that for a guy to let you know that, because again, you don't want to spend time with a guy who is wasting your time. Number two, when to give him access to your life. Again, this is something that I cover with my clients as far as knowing when to give. So, for example, let's say that you've been seeing this guy for 4 months and you could possibly, have a lot of work to do and you have these projects that you are working on and things haven't actually going in the right direction. And so you possibly can move up from 60 minutes a day talking on the phone to maybe good morning texts or good night texts. And when you have that, things are definitely being progressive. So let's say that the guy wants to say, you know what, like, I've been enjoying these last 4 months and I just want us to go to the next level with this dating. And let's say that you're not ready for that. Let's say that you're not necessarily feeling the connection with the guy, but you just feel like, you know what, like, I just kind of want to hold off on that, right? And so if you're starting to feel that, it could be an indication that this guy isn't a good fit for you. And I want to encourage you to really pay attention to the feelings that you are feeling within your stomach. Really listen to your gut, because if he wants to go to the next level, but there isn't a romantic connection, there isn't that wow connection that you want, what I like to say, there isn't that connection, that I want you to really listen to it. Because if you were to give your time to a guy and he wants a relationship, you don't want a relationship. And if you just say, okay, I think I'm going to just go ahead and move forward with this, and I think that we're just going to go ahead and get into this relationship because I just want to see how things go, that you could be wasting your time by entering to that relationship, but also too, you could be saving yourself from a heartache. So I just want you to think about that. And so again, we're talking about when to give your time. And when it comes to when to give your time, when to give the cookie, when to allow him to see different aspects of your life, like I want to encourage you not to give your time over to the wrong man. Because when the right man comes along, when a good man comes along, if you are with the wrong guy, if you are giving yourself to the wrong person, that when the right man comes along, that you won't be available. And what you want to happen is that you're dating the right guy. He's making you feel good. He's making you feel like you can have a future. He's making you feel like, like this is what love is. He's making you feel like you can enter into that relationship. This is the guy that you want to give your time to. This is the guy that you want to move forward in. And so it's just so important for you to have a dating plan, to know when to give your time. And so what I'm really pressing in on is that you will know it because you will be able to feel it. So when a guy is the wrong person, is that you know it and you shouldn't move forward with it. But when a guy is the right person, when he is a good man, that's the person, that's the guy that you want to move forward in. And so I hope that you are really grasping this, because this is one of the things that I talk a lot about with the ladies is to not enter into a relationship that's not going to benefit you, to not enter into a relationship that isn't going to work for your future. Because I know that you're working hard in life. I know that you want to be successful in life and you want to do so many different things. And so it's so important to know that if you are not feeling a guy, that it could be an indication that he's the wrong one. And so you shouldn't give him your time, or you shouldn't allow him to have so much access to you. But when the right man comes along, girl, you will know it. And so let's talk about tip number 3 is to know when a guy is a good fit for you. And I know that I kind of touched on this just a little bit, but again, this is part of the dating plan. Like, what is on your dating list? Does this guy need to be a family man? Does he need to be a working professional or on the spectrum as far as like an entrepreneur? Does he need to be someone who communicates well? Does he need to be a good listener? Does he need to be someone who is financially stable? Like, these are things that you need to be thinking about as a woman, especially if you have a family, especially if you want to work towards greater things for your future. And so when you create your dating list, when you create your dating plan, that when you know these things, that you will be able to gauge when a man is a good fit for you. And so do you remember the quote that I had shared with you? I'm going to read it again. If you are giving your all to someone and it's not enough, then you are giving to the wrong person. So if you have your dating list and the guy isn't matching up with that list, that you should move on from that relationship. You should move on from that dating experience because he's not a good fit. But remember this, a good man is a good fit for you. So my name is Erica J. Holston, and this is what I do every week, every day with my clients, is to help them to qualify when a man is a good fit for them. I help singles to attract love and for them to know that their worth isn't inside someone else, but you should be with a man or a woman who actually compliments you. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the like button as well as share with some of your other single lady friends because I'm quite sure that she would be able to benefit from this. And if you would like to do a coaching session, please look in the comments section because I do have a hyperlink in there where you can access me as far as my schedule is concerned. I hope you have an amazing day, and I'm going to talk to you soon. And I want you to make sure, I want to actually tell you again, is that you are enough for a good man. Have a nice day, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.